come have fun with us and don't forget to subscribe.
What's up everybody, I'm Rick.
And I'm Anna.
And welcome to our reaction to Naruto Shippuden episode 330.
Welcome.
Anna?
330, that's a nice number.
It is indeed. Your first time watching Naruto?
Yes.
And last time, two-man team.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see how that fight goes. So let's get to it. What are we waiting for?
So let's take a second here. A lot of things happened in the last episode.
Yeah.
Naruto and Kurama, they're buddy now.
Yeah.
Cooperating.
Tag team.
Yeah. And he has this brand new form. What did you think of it?
Oh, I mean, it looks really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm more excited about just like the fact itself than the form that he's taking.
Mm-hmm. There was also a moment where he talked with the other tail beast, and also a little flashback there with them as a
they were
little
babies.
Yes,
that's just so cute and sad at the same time.
Yeah. So yeah, lots of things happen, but the fight, as you said, is still going on, and you're excited to see what's gonna happen. So let's get right into it.
Fight. What is this?
It's cute is what it is.
Okay. I like this.
Look at them.
I want plushies of the tail beasts as babies.
Oh. Yeah, I'm sure you could find those. They're all cute, but like especially Kurama. Look at him with his little ears.
I swear. This look is really nice. Yay! Oh, this title sounds like something bad might happen.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. It feels like it's, oh, you almost got it, and then you didn't. They are not really sure what they're talking about.
Yeah. I mean, are you?
I have a working theory.
Yeah.
in the making.
Like imagine you who's watching from the outside.
Yeah, you see like everything, but they don't. Is it a smart thing to split up? Hey, be careful!
They're just talking next to it.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like a zombie. You're really not focused. This is a battle, a real battle. He has an important role here.
This guy over there. Just working non-stop, you know?
Yeah. I did say that in like, I think last episode or 2 episodes ago, I don't remember. They're gonna get tired. Feels like he's sleeping with his eyes open right now.
We've all been there. Inspiring.
Yeah.
Are you inspired?
I mean, I am, but like if I were that tired,
you wouldn't care.
no, it's like you don't care. It's that like, what can you do, you know?
Yeah. Get some coffee in you.
Yeah, for sure they must have some like special pills and stuff, no? To like keep them. It wasn't that funny. It's really not something to.
They're all cracking on that.
今ので必要以上に張り詰めていた緊張感。これは
Oh,
どうした？
what's happening?
This was happening.
Yeah, this was happening. I remember this.
So cool.
Yeah, it is.
でかい手柄がありそうだぜ。おお、今度こそ手柄を。
I mean, you say that, but you don't sound like that's what you want to say. Which is understandable. Oh, this is so cool with Kakashi and Guy behind you. Yeah, it's interesting that like for so long it was about control, you know, control the chakra, control the tail beast, and like now that we've seen that, you know, in the past like 2 episodes, you realize like it's not at all about control.
Yeah.
一度にたくさん教えてもらったからよ。
Oh, that's where the last episode ended, no?
Yeah. All the names. There's a song about it. You should check it out.
お前は知らねえんだよ。教えてやんねえよ。
That's meaningful too, you know, because
That's
he's been
interesting,
using them and it's like you don't know their names.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, he doesn't even seem to know that they have names. Like, what are you even talking about? You know, he's confused.
これほど成長したのを目の当たりにすると。
Which is interesting because I would think Madara would know that. You know,
いつものお前らしくないじゃん。
I mean, the real Madara.
あんな奴ら相手に汗を流すことなどあるはずがない。
It's like I'm good, I'm good. No,
Yeah.
I'm not stressed. This is all good.
俺にとっては余興でしかないガキだったはず把握していた。この
Did you?
は力から来るものではない。ならなん
Do
だ
you know what his powers are? What his limits are?
いや、そんなことはどうでもいい。戦争よりのち、過去も未来もない存在すらも、すべてが無意味になる。
That rain changes the mood and so much.
Yeah.
すごいな。5秒でいい。ここで一気に士気を上げたい。あいつら4人が全力で踏ん張ってる。ならここはここでできる。
That's an interesting
あいつらの思いを伝えるんだ。
tactic.
増援ポイントにて状況を優勢。つまり渦巻きナルトが踏ん張ってくれてる。
That must be so weird, you know, you're all
Yeah.
walking and you hear the
Like
same
you suddenly
person
hear the sounds,
Yeah.
the voice.
in your head.
Yeah.
ガイもカカシも同じくだ。みんなの強い思いが
Everybody's Naruto running.
この戦争の
Oh my god.
勝利への予言だ。
That's intense.
この戦争が終わったらもうあなたを追いかけるのはやめにします。次はナルト君の横にいてしっかり
Oh, Hinata.
同じ歩幅で歩きたいんです。待っていてください。
ナルト、お前には昔からしっかりマーキングしといたんだ。そのことだ。無茶やってる以外想像つかねえが、ああ見えて実は頭が
You'd be surprised. He actually hasn't been reckless much.
In this fight?
Yeah.
意外とそうじゃなかったりするんだよね。これが仲間っていう感覚。今の僕にはもうはっきりとわかるよ。ナルト。
Sai has changed so much, huh?
Yeah. He's learned a lot about human interactions.
あんたはこの葉を救った。そして今度はいつもこんな大変なことばっかり任されることになっちゃってる。でも
Especially you. You've put the burden on his shoulders. That's a nice image. Yeah, with the sun peeking through the clouds. Who's this? Oh, Sasuke? Is he Sasuke? This is like dance. I get it, we're following the footsteps. It's Sasuke, right? Yes, it's Sasuke! Wild West. I love the music choice that they got for him here. I live for this.
So,
The evil smile. Ta-da! So in this episode, not much happened. It was more of a
getting pumped up, getting the
Yes,
army pumped up,
exactly.
and they're all going towards Naruto. And it's interesting there at the end, right? They focused a lot on the footstep, but there was the footstep of everyone together
exactly,
going towards
going.
the sun, and the dark rain cloud alone.
right. That was good. It was well done. It was really well done.
Yeah.
Sasuke's coming. So I wonder, because I felt so far like, Akatsuki as a whole and, whoever is at the head of it, which, it's Tobi, would be the ultimate villain to defeat. But, since for a while now, I've realized, like, no, it's gonna be Sasuke. I don't know how much of a villain or if he needs to be defeated or saved, but I think the fight with Sasuke or whatever is gonna happen with Sasuke will happen after they're done with the war. I mean,
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
I guess now is as good as a time to ask you, because this was kind of, a transition episode a little bit, because we see where everybody is. They're running towards Naruto. We see Sasuke there at the end. So the chips, the pieces are getting placed on the board. So where do you think things are going to go? I'm going to ask you about a few situations that we're in right now, and you tell me where you think it's going to go. If you have no idea, you just tell me. Madara, resurrected Madara, and the Kages, which were not in this episode.
Yeah, that's true. They skipped that. Man, that's a tough one. I think that Tsuchikage will die in this fight. Maybe it will be like, with his sacrifice, they'll be able to take him down, something like this. They have to take him down eventually. I mean, it's really cool, and he's a really cool character and all of that, but he's also like a resurrected person, right? He's not even the one leading this. So I think they're just gonna somehow have to defeat him. But like, I don't know, it's gonna be an epic fight, in the end, because I mean, it already has been just from the beginning. But I don't see how else that situation would be resolved.
Okay. So you're talking about the resurrected, right? He's a resurrected character.
Yeah, exactly.
The one at the center of all of this is our good old friend Kabuto.
Right.
What do you think Kabuto situation is going to?
I think in the end, Kabuto will be, what do you call it? Like when you scare an animal out of its hiding and hunt it down like the snake that he is.
Okay.
The thing is that he's
Got it.
really strong because of all this jutsu that he's learned and everything. But I feel like once it comes down to it, like if Naruto gets to him, Kabuto by himself will not be as much of a challenge. If Naruto gets to him, and it might not even be Naruto. If a lot of these shinobi would get to him, they would probably be able to take him down. I'm not saying he's not strong, don't get me wrong. He's not that strong compared to, the level of this war. As I said, in like a one-on-one fight. Because of course he's crazy strong with the jutsus that he has, and that makes him very dangerous. But I think once they get to him, like, he does everything from afar, from a hiding place, sending his puppets out there while he never really just puts himself on the front line, you know. He's not the guy who leads his army. So I think it's gonna be a little bit of a sad and bitter moment for him when he eventually gets smoked out.
Okay.
I think.
There's an element in there that I'm not gonna.
Okay.
You mentioned Naruto, so let's go to Naruto. Naruto and his fight against Tobi. Well, I say Naruto extended, right? There are four of them. There be Guy, Kakashi, and Naruto versus Tobi.
I mean, obviously they do have to defeat Tobi. I mean, that's, you know. But I'm more interested in... It can't just be in a direct fight, because before they just like straight out, you know, take out Tobi, they need to find out who he is. And after that happens, there has to be an insight into his character, you know? He's saying, I'm nobody, it doesn't matter, but like the more he says that, the more it makes me feel like, no, it actually does matter, you know? The reason why you feel like the ultimate like way to save the world is by erasing everybody's power of will must be like deeply rooted in some tragedy that has happened to you.
So while we're on the topic, and you were saying earlier that you have a working theory about Tobi, what would that be?
Should we get to it? Okay. So my theory is that Tobi is actually Madara in a way. So let me get to this. So I think that Madara, before he died, that's also an important element, because I don't know when exactly he died or how he died. But I think he was preparing for it. Whether as like an, a safety plan or something, or whether he foresaw his death, like he knew it was coming for some reason. And so in the same way that, you know, they played with the Senju's, with Hashirama Senju's DNA and put it into the Zetsus.
Yeah.
If you think about it even way back, in the same way that Orochimaru has played with Hashirama Senju's DNA in like various ways and put it into other people. I think
Yamato.
Yes, exactly. I think that is what Madara did to someone. And that someone is Tobi. But I think maybe he did it even more than like the Zetsus, right? Who are like kind of mindless zombies. I'm not even sure what they are. The white Zetsus, I mean.
Yeah.
Right? I think he did it to an extent where Tobi, while aware that he's not the real Madara, like he's not delusional about it, but he also doesn't have another identity, maybe, or, you know, or whatever, whoever was before, he doesn't feel like that person anymore. He's more Madara than whoever he was before. Something I'm not sure exactly, you know. Why I'm saying this and why I feel like that's important is because he does so convincingly say he's Madara. He tells all the stories as if they were his. You know what I mean? So he feels like Madara. But what I'm saying, when I'm saying he's not delusional, is because I feel like he was going along with the plan of resurrecting Madara the way he was supposed to, with the help of Nagato, exactly. But when that plan like didn't work anymore because Nagato used his power to resurrect everyone in Konoha instead and then died, then because he feels there is enough of Madara in him, he said, well, I'll do it. I'll carry out the plan. Because, and it doesn't feel to him like there's any difference. He doesn't feel like he's carrying out the plan of someone else. It's like, well, the original Madara is dead. I'm the Madara that's left.
Okay.
So basically it's like a clone.
Interesting. And of course, I'm not gonna confirm or deny the theory because I know So let's move on to another topic.
Okay.
The last one, the last question I have for you, Sasuke.
Sasuke.
Yeah, he's the last person we saw in this episode. What's next for our Sasuke boy?
You know, it's so amazing how it took me so long to realize that the story of Sasuke is really the making of a villain. We see all of these other, bad guys in this anime, from the smaller ones, like in the beginning there was Zabuza and, other ones that they met along the way. And then, there was Orochimaru, who was like one of the biggest guys they fought, most important fights they've had. And every time there was a bad guy, there was a backstory that made you think or feel like, okay, I understand your anger.
I get it.
I get how you got to where you are now, even if obviously we don't agree. That's one thing. But I get how you got here. And it took me so long to realize that that was Sasuke's story. It's just we actually saw it from the beginning, or pretty close to the beginning, right? As there's still some flashbacks about his family and all of that, but like how the descent into darkness happens, and so I feel like, to go along with the whole theme of this anime, which is breaking the cycle, right? Breaking the cycle of hatred, breaking the cycle of war, and all of that, and basically a system that doesn't seem to work, that treats shinobi as expendable tools of war. They have to break the cycle. Sasuke has to be the one that gets saved instead of defeated.
I see.
If they just defeat Sasuke, even though it would make sense, we saw the making of a villain, and in the end you have to defeat the villain, and it would be like such a heartbreaking moment, right? But I think they will save him, not just because it's the easy way out, or like to have a happy moment, but because it makes sense within the story. It makes sense. That would be like the ultimate breaking the cycle. Also because of like the whole story, right, with the Senju and the Uchiha, right? And I mean, Naruto is not a Senju, but he is a descendant of the Wheel of Fire or whatever, right? So he kind of represents that lineage. But yeah, they have to finally stop that fight from continuing.
Okay, well, so it's all out in the open now. This is how you think things are gonna go. Some of your predictions are more detailed than others, but we'll see how it all shakes up as we keep reacting to more episodes of Naruto Shippuden. If you guys want to see those reactions, we invite you to
subscribe to this channel. The button is down below.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking this video if you did.
And commenting.
Yes, of course. And have a nice day.